Hi guys, and welcome back, or welcome if you are new around here. My name is May, and today I wanted to share with you guys what I picked up in Hermes during my Dubai trip. I went with one set goal in mind, and that was to find some legends in the color Etoupe. We'll get to that. So we have two little boxes to get through. I'm sure you guys already know what one of them is. Of course, I couldn't do a trip and visit an Hermes boutique without picking up a souvenir, but the bottom one is the one that I am most excited about. So as I said, I went into Dubai particularly searching for one specific item. You guys know I have started kind of like dealing with my SA here in the States for over 3 years now. And honestly, if I am going to buy anything that is in the States, I wait to buy it with her just because it helps with my purchase history for any future wish list items. But also, I just really enjoy the shopping experience with my SA. It's funny because every time that we visit like a different boutique abroad, Rudy and I, my husband and I, always talk about the fact that it's so fun when like you have somebody that you're already like going directly to ask for your pieces. When you're abroad and you're walking into a boutique kind of just blindsided basically, it's a little bit different. You know, you kind of get all that like tension back and you're like, oh my God, how is this gonna go kind of situation. So I really enjoy shopping with my SA, but unfortunately there are certain pieces that she either can't source or are just not available in the US. So initially this piece I actually saw on Instagram on somebody that I follow. I'll pop up her handle on the screen, and I was like, excuse me, is that this color? And she was like, oh my God, you have such a good eye. I'm like, yes, because that is like my favorite color from Hermes, and that is Etoupe. So she had the legends in the color Etoupe and I went crazy. I asked her, where did you get them? And she told me I got them in Dubai. I was so excited because I knew that we were going to Dubai a couple of months later. So I'm like, oh my God, that is what I am going to be on the hunt for during that trip. Guys, we visited, I think, 4 boutiques. And the first one that we walked into, just really quick story time because obviously it's always more fun when you have a story time before I show you what I got. So we visited the first boutique. I asked the gentleman and he's like, yeah, those are classic colors. They're everywhere. And I was like, no, they're not. Not in the US. No. In the US, we only have black and gold. Like, believe me, I asked my SA. She told me I don't have those. If you find them, get them. So he pulled out his little tablet, was searching, and he's like, we actually have Etoupe and Rouge Ash. And I was like, what? So I'm like, great. Now we're adding another color to this hunt because can you guys imagine the legends in Rouge Ash? Oh my God. So I was like, oh my God, please let me know if you have them. He searched, my size was not available. They only had large sizes. I believe it was 40 and up. So I was like, oh my God, do you have them in any other boutique? No, nothing's available. We were also going to Abu Dhabi during our time in Dubai. So I was like, okay, I knew that there was an Hermes in one of the malls there. So I was like, we'll look then. No luck. I think it was like the second to last day, around like the ending of the time, we were just kind of like, it was our second time in Dubai, so we were really just doing things that we hadn't done the first time and just kind of like a very chill sort of trip. So we had some time to kill before dinner that day, and my husband was just looking online. He was actually like more on the hunt for this than I was. He's like, what other mall are we missing? Where else is there in Hermes? And we realized that there is the Mall of Emirates. Yes, I believe that's the name. We hadn't been to it, so we're like, okay, let's stop by. Guys, we walked in. It took a little bit longer than we expected to get there. That's one thing, and I will be sharing a vlog. It's gonna be a 2-part vlog, but I do talk about it there. The traffic in Dubai, it is crazy. But anyways, took a little bit longer than we expected. Got to the mall, went straight to the Hermes boutique, and I was put with the loveliest SA. She was so sweet. So we just started talking. I asked her, she's like, I actually have them in size 38. I was like, oh my God, I need them. So she brought them out. I honestly didn't know what size my legends were. So I was like, I think I might be a size 37 and a half. If a 38 fits, I'm just gonna run with it. Even if it's a little off, I'm still gonna run with it because we can manage. We can do things to make them fit more comfortably after. She brought out the 38, and I don't know if it's that my feet were swollen from all the walking or just the heat in Dubai, but they fit perfectly. They were a tiny bit off. Anyways, that's what we have here. So as you can see, I was only able to find one of the two colors that I mentioned, but I think that we found the perfect color out of the two, and that is, every time I look at them, I am like, no way, I can't believe I found this. So we got the Hermes Legends in the color Rouge Age, or Rouge Age. Guys, oh my god, hence the whole kind of like burgundy theme we have going on. But I mean, I'm gonna put close-ups because I am blown away. I love that the wedge is kind of like the same color. I don't think they would have looked as nice if we had like a wooden color wedge or a black wedge. I love that they kind of, you know, just opted to go for like a monochromatic look. They are in Epsom leather. I believe all of the legends are in Epsom leather. Unfortunately, as I said, we were not able to get them in the Etoupe. Etoupe was like completely gone. But I am so excited that I was able to find it in this color, because that means I don't have to wait. I also get a little souvenir from my Dubai trip, and I could not wait to style them. I feel like they'll go so good with a full monochromatic look. However, because I kind of started playing around with like these sort of like deep red burgundy bags that I have, and none of them really pair exact to this one. So going for like a full monochromatic look could be a little bit complicated, just because you don't want to have too many different shades of red. Even though like I know like a sort of tonal look works, it's something that I have to play around with. Like I definitely have to feel comfortable with how everything turns out. But I obviously thought that going for like a black outfit and a black handbag would work. I could also do like a really rich brown outfit and a brown handbag, and I think it also would pair really nicely. So I'm gonna play around with my looks. Obviously, as I always do, I'll share with you guys on Instagram, and then maybe pop up some shorts or some photos here on the community tab as well. So then onto the next little piece, and I picked this up at the same time that I picked up my shoes. I actually saw it on display, loved the colors, and I asked her about it. The name of this one is Mille Feuilles, and it is a 90 centimeter scarf, as you guys probably guessed already. And the colors are beautiful. So here we go. It is a stunning, beautiful scarf that I felt would work so well, honestly, year round. There is something about Hermes orange that I think is done so beautifully. And the best part about this particular piece is, you see this side? Look at this side. It is a 2-for-1 deal. So it is a reversible scarf. It is definitely deeper and more kind of like beige tones on this side, while the other side, let me put it like this so you guys can see it better, has lighter colors, and just the colors kind of pop out a little bit more. But you can see here the kind of like reversible or 2-for-1 deal that you get. The colors that it has, I feel, are so perfect for me to be able to incorporate now for fall, and then obviously be able to play with them for spring, summer, pretty much year round, honestly. So yeah, that was my second little piece that I did pick up. So these are my two little souvenirs that I got from our Dubai trip. I honestly was not going to go into Dubai in order to purchase anything, just because I am working towards another wish list item that I have put in with my essay. So I want to make sure that anything I can do to make that happen, I make sure and take advantage of. But when I saw these, I was like, there's no way I'm passing this up. And then the scarf was just an extra little touch that I was able to add. I hope you guys enjoyed the haul. Let me know what you think about my shoes. Do you love them as much as I do? Of course, I will share with you guys as soon as I start styling them. As always, I appreciate every single one of you for taking the time and being here with me, and I hope to catch you all in my next one. Bye, everyone.